In a different video, we demonstrate how asset types work in Struct PIM, where you have the ability to model your data around assets, files, images, etc. in the same way that you can with product data. In this video, we'll focus on a new feature that we've baked into the asset type data modeling ability, and that's hotspots. So let's go into our settings area, and under data models, we see our asset types. In this demo setup, we have these three asset types set up. Let's go into our image, and this is where we can actually model the data around this specific asset type, which is images. If we take a look at the last option here called hotspot definitions, this is a new option that we've just added. So here we can add the first, what we call hotspot definition. So what is a hotspot? Well, let's take a look at an existing image inside our system. Let's say this product image, for example. As you can see, it shows a car, and we can see that this image belongs to the asset type that we've set up images. So let's say that we wanted to add additional data together with this file. Let's say that we wanted to highlight parts that are included in this product. So we could have a tag here for the engine. We could have something for side mirrors, wheels, etc. And this would all become part of this specific file's data set going forth. And this is what hotspots, in essence, is all about. So let's go into our settings area again and open up our hotspot definitions. So let's say that we want to add a definition called parts. And in position type, we can select whether to have a single point reference or if we want an entire area to represent this hotspot. In this case, let's just select point. And yes, we can have multiple tags of this type. And here we can actually set up the sub attributes that are now part of this hotspot definition. So let's say that we want to add a label, and it's a text. Let's say that we want another which represents a count of parts included. And since this is a count, let's just say that it's a number. So now we've set up our first hotspot definition. So let's go back to the image that we had, and we can now see that there's a new hotspots icon here in the left navigation of the editor. And we can now simply just add hotspots across the image here. So let's say that we want something that represents the engine. And we can say there's one part included. We can add another representing the side mirrors. And there are two included. And let's just, for the sake of it, add a third hotspot representing the wheels. So as you can see, this is quite a powerful way to easily send out additional data together with images. And it's something that's quite common in a lot of different industries. We all know it from fashion, for example, where you have by the look type shopping experiences where you have a lot of images, and each image are tagged up with products seen in the image. And this is something that you can easily do with hotspot definitions in Struct PIM. So that's it about hotspots in Struct PIM. Hope this made sense. Make sure to also watch some of our other feature highlight videos.